Things seem to be in working order, which is all that you can ask for. Let's... Oop. Let's try that. And lovely. So that music. And we'll have this music. Now, the audio mixing is probably going to be terrible because I have no idea how it should be. And that is far too large. Do that. Lovely. That'll have to do. Oop. Maybe it won't. Full screen it is. There we are. Let's see. About a couple other things real quick. Yep, I have no idea what any of that means. So we'll go to my favorite place in the world, Google. And we'll Google some answers. Yeah. So let's try that. That's probably fine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'll be watching this back later, so I'll know if the volume is absolute dog shit or not. Probably will be. Probably. That game volume is probably very loud. And I think I have it on like 40% in game. Yeah, something like that. Well, we will see anyway. We are going to be doing a first playthrough of The Sinking City. I know there's a second game coming out soon-ish, I think. So let's see. A frosty welcome. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Mass. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning, the presence of something great, yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself and then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes van der Berg. Okay. Oh. Did I just lose my soul? Bye. Oh, I'm back. Well, alright then. Oh, sensitivity. Way down, because I play on 1800 DPI. F is for flashlight. That, okay. One of these buttons will interact. There it is.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Well, the fact that I spawned with an SMG leads me to believe that, yeah, it's probably likely. And the fact that I can brandish my weapon. Another good indicator. Another brick. Oh. Okay. Let's take a gander. Letter from J. Vandenberg. This is the one I already read. A camera. What did that say? C to activate. Nah. Shit. Camera. Aim. Photograph. Photo of a trophy plate.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
True. Okie dokie.
Now get out.
All right.
Get out.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vandenberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vandenberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Mm-hmm. Hey, buddy, you look like The Mask from the hit movie The Mask with Jim Carrey.
That's a
Nice suit.
eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I
Suppose
take
that's
you're
true.
a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
What's up
Reaching
with the city?
Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
The flood.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for
6
several
fucking
years,
months.
and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
6 months. That's... How much does it have to rain? Obviously, something's wrong if it's raining for 6 fucking months. Weirdo.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert
Throgmorton. What
is
a name.
already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Where is Mr. Throgmorton?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Is he also wearing yellow suit?
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
I'll get right on that.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular. Its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Okay, bye.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Yeah, but what about when I need to find you? Alright. Johannes Vanderberg has reported that he has found the source of my maddening visions. Uh-huh. Oh. Lovely. So, police station... Oh, no, that's the police station. Town hall? Oh, okay. University. Letter from Vanderberg. It's probably my hotel then, huh? No, that is the city hall. Police department. Asylum. Hospital. The news station. Oop, news station. The hotel. Port. And presumably the boat to take me to the port. I see. So all of that is flooded. Oh, see.
We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.
I'm sure we will. Alright. Oh boy. No respect.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania? Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Okie.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business. Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
Oh, octopus. Let these people read H.P. Lovecraft. They should know not to follow up shit like this. Who are you? Crazy old lady? Firefighter?
Stop it.
Okay, bye. Under the kill bar or the exit? Exit to where? Oh. You must be Throckmorton.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is
Look
found,
like a
and that
lion.
is final.
Or the lion from like
excuse me. Are you Robert Throckmorton?
I am, but not interested.
oh god.
Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
I don't do plastic surgery. I don't think I can help you.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father
Yes, it looks
united
like
with
it.
a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Not the word I would use.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it?
Did I say that?
Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my
Whoa.
Albert. I
Can't
raised
say that.
him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Okay.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouther-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
You look like a fucked up mafia boss.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Vera.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
Let's talk.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Tame, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. when I arrived here. My son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where
Where's the
this
house?
all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
In the lifeboat.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a
The
fence.
Titania.
You'll find it there.
As much as I'm
Okay, bye.
enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
I'm working on it. Maybe now there's something else with the lifeboat. We shall go and take a look. It's called the Titania.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Albert Throckmorton's will. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Throckmorton, and this is my will. I want to warn you. Don't go to the depths below Oakmount. There's unreadable. We should have never done that. Everything should have remained in the cave. Professor, I fear what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. The cycle goes on and on and on and on and on and on. In the end, it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. He's here. Oh, okay.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Oh, it was warbling my brain for a second. Well, alright then. And on we go. Ah, I see. And you
I've
are.
said everything I know.
What a lovely name.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
These people are not friendly. Huh. Flashlights. Gross. Dog bed.
This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Provided that that's the owner's bed, correct? Oh, let me rummage through your drawers. Drugs!
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
This place is a shithole. Why are there so many random octopi? Oh, hello.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Doesn't look that heavy, honestly. You have a headache?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started
No,
fishing.
I believe it is flooded,
Gotta
actually.
starve.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside.
Oh, nice place you got.
On his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
Mm-hmm.
Put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and my head began to burst and he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
What did it call you?
Sounds familiar. Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsider, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Is it rude to ask who that is? If you didn't know?
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. K have mercy on his soul.
Yeah. Well, what you said.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, it's a dead guy.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Aw. Fucking video games.
Choo-choo. Ahem.
Yeah.
I can
Okay, dead man.
recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Oh. Okay.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Oh, well, isn't that nice?
5 cards short of a full house.
What? That... Okay.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Oh, shit. Brain power activate.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Ah, and it's ticking down
Sounds
my
like
brain
prohibition
meter.
hasn't affected Oakmont too much. So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Ugh. Fisheye. Okay, what? What the frick?
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nugulina.
Uh-huh. Retrocognition allows you to understand events that happened in the past. Expect enough evidence on the scene and a vision will emerge. Step into it and find all of the critical scenes. Mark the scenes in chronological order to gain new evidence. Ah, yes. Of course.
What's happening?
Yep, he's just flying.
Take this, ape face.
Somebody fucking shot somebody.
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
And he was trying to climb it? Well, this one seems pretty straightforward.
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
The Mind Palace. Investigation of the main case reveals clues for your Mind Palace. Press C to open the casebook and then switch to Mind Palace. Find pairs of relevant clues to get evidence. Crucial information for the case, the side of the casebook. Deductions, these explain nuances of the case. They're displayed in the Mind Palace. Some deductions can be interpreted differently. This can lead to different conclusions. Discover all possible conclusions to fully understand the case, but it's up to you how to solve it. Okay. To the Mind Palace. Casebook contains your main cases, which reflect your overall story progress. You can work on more than one side case at a time. Cases contain information about investigations in the form of evidence. Some pieces of evidence have icons that hint at what action to perform. Dialogue, use item, take a photo, search archives, search location. Okay. Albert spread the hysteria around him. Spread some sort of psychic influence, which made everyone suffer hysteria. Yeah. As an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of the Throgmortons. It could be a reason to hate them. And I can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight at the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. And so I could. God. I hate that fisheye. lens. Could we not? No. No. That sucks. Oh, that was a melee button. Mind Palace. Or wait, no. Mind's Eye. Oh. What is this? What else does this do for me? Uh-huh.
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Yes, if only. If only you hadn't done that.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, shit. That way? You guys are weird. Is there anything else back here? Nope. Okay, follow the spooky man. We're walking, we're walking. Oh. More bullet casings.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
If those are from a revolver, those are massive fucking bullets. Shit. Oh, there's another H. H, what am I saying? It's a hash mark thing. Handprints everywhere. This place is filthy. Blue one.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
That's not how physics works. What the fuck is that? What the hell are you? I found the bar. Another H. More loot. Oh my god, he ripped off his whole pocket.
There's something in the pocket.
Bloodstained note. Lewis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping around the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Sure could not have. More loot over there. Gunpowder and coil springs. And this door is locked.
The door won't budge.
Yeah, well. I have a gun. Oh, you're dead. Shit.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
What the fuck is that? Take a picture of you. So anyway, the demon hand monster thing, huh? Oh, goody. Well, thank God we had that. Lewis may be at the bar. The Innsmouther that killed Albert Throckmorton may be hiding at the bar in the open port. Lewis may have wanted Albert dead, because he was a Throgmorton. Yeah. Okay.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Gonna summon another hand crab monster? What the fuck is that? I'm not concerned by that. I'm just okay with that. Okay. Must just be my brain demons. Or something. Just perfectly okay. Gunpowder. Telefono. Can't go that way. And probably can't go this way. Nope. Alrighty. Hey, Papa Throckmorton, your son is fucking dead. And it wasn't me. Where did all these hot dog carts come from? Oh, you're praising the ocean. And you are?
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
Nah, I'm good. Yeah, it's raining. Oh, sir. I have some terrible news for you.
Mr. Throgmorton.
Yeah, first, what the fuck is this?
I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat
A
surprised
wild
to see you
beast.
still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Uh-huh. Well, your son's dead.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
Yes.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back.
Alright, well, I was trying to be
So
nice.
much of our blood
Dick.
spilled for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
Yeah, I know who did that.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Lewis it is,
Right.
then.
He's an Innsmouther.
Nah. Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will rue the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag, Lewis. He and I
Dirtbag.
are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you need.
Sir, yes, sir. Oh god. They're everywhere. Where's my fucking hitbox? Fucking rat. Oh god, another one. Holy, stuck in place. Yep. The bar under the keel. Bar under the keel. Grimhaven Bay. Hello, officers.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
Or what? No, I'm just kidding. You seem mysterious.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Old Billy. Good old Billy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Yeah, I got one.
Hey, when I asked for a bullet, I didn't mean getting shot.
Oh, game. You should let me shot him. That'd have been funny.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Underground. My lord.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Yeah, probably. Harmonica. Oh.
Come
Oh, dear
closer,
God.
troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Well, I am the protagonist of this video game. Do tell.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a
yes, I see your
small
future, but I won't
fee,
tell you
I'll
without
some
money.
of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
No.
Some other time. Maybe.
As you wish.
Those are my bullets. I need them to shoot people,
No,
like this
he's
guy.
mad. He's completely mad.
Oh. Was that bad?
Welcome to Under the Keel.
No, the bartender didn't care.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun
True.
handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
I see. Where's Lewis?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Well.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess,
Extortion, my favorite.
So, he's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
Sayonara. I can't promise that I'll save the shooting for outside, but I'll try.
What the? Get the... Oh.
You're laying in a pile of seaweed. I just thought you should know. I think white one. I can't tell. Oh, nice bar. Giant fucking hole in the wall.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Oh,
Charles
dear
Reed,
God.
private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Yeah, what's wrong with your fucking face?
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Well, you shouldn't be.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Uh-huh.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Ah, violence.
Okay.
My favorite.
People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the
Whoa.
Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Truly, my real play here would be to say yes and then tournament anyway. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I will say no.
You're the first person to offer me a bribe.
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Oh, nice. To Mr. Throgmorton. I would rather have a Faber than a bullet. Ooh. Filthy rat.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Gay to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress.
Yeah, you need better police, buddy.
Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I'm going fucking crazy.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I need it to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader,
Professor Plato?
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calming from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've
Plato?
finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Pay me.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Neat. 44. I don't have a... Oh. So I do. With a speed loader? Hell yeah.
I gave you clear instructions.
You
did I
fucking
not?
shut up, dick. Map. The bar. No clues in the Mine Palace. Rat. Got it. Let's go see if I can lie to the guy in the bar. Tell him, buddy, I didn't turn you in. You still got those bullets? Shit, my bad.
Want a drink?
The door won't budge.
He's locked himself in. Fuck are you? You got barracuda. Oh. Gimme, gimme. Shit. Why is left click interact? Ah. The police have left. You know, if it's been raining for a month, that shouldn't still be on fire. I'm sorry, 2 months. No, 6 months. Jesus. Ooh. Oh, can't go in there. I wish I could sprint with crazy eyes open. Well, alright. Can't go that way. Through, oh. Hello, Mr. Fisherman. You. No climbing the ladder either, huh? Have I made a fatal error? Oh no, I can swim. Neat. Or it would be if I could get back onto dry land. I am dying to something in the water. Horrendous. Oh, shit. Well, might be stuck. There's no way they didn't expect people to try that. Oh, you can make it, okay. Shit. E is still not interact. Oh. Bye, chapter. Good noise. Oh, my soul left my body again. Who fucking threw that can of tomato sauce? Oh. It's raining sideways. Lost at sea, Robert Throckmorton funded an expedition to discover the origins of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throckmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. It was hard to find any other expedition members, dead or alive. Throckmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in Southold Grove.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
My Diary, Part 1. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. Only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck. My headache, the worst I've ever had. Found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. Jesus. A nearby piece of a boat helped me survive and reach the shore of the small island. They found me on it later, starving, half-mad, and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The official said none of what I thought I'd seen was real. But my memories are true. My strange powers gained after that ordeal prove it. I found something horrible on that island. Something old and dark and slithering, and it still haunts me. Tough. Flee for help. Dear Mr. Reed, I understand that you're the private eye that caught the murderer in the port. My life is in danger and I cannot trust anyone in this city. Please come to my room, which is just opposite yours. I am in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of vile forces. They stalk me and will take me soon. I have cast my lot and am beyond saving, but the 7 books that must be saved at any cost. Even if I'm gone, find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost, as it could be the last hope for enlightenment. Be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please be the bearer of this light, for I have failed. Coin. Doctor? All that we see or seem is just a dream within a dream.
Never again, they say.
Ah, stuff. Ah, more stuff. Anti-psychedelics. Laudanum. Laudanum is opium? Oh, shit.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Costumes. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Wrap me up in fucking human skin and octopus. I'll just wear whatever it has by default. Raids on Innsmouthers. The number of attacks on the Innsmouth immigrants has increased. Raids are intensifying, with more and more Innsmouthers exposed to abuse and assault. Sometimes whole families are found dead in their houses. Police are on the case, with several illegal Innsmouthers businesses captured and their owners sent to jail. The city ought to have been cleaned of these fish-faced scum long ago, said Robert Throckmorton, head of the Throckmorton Grand family. I regret only one thing. It all started too late. Had we not neglected our civic duties, my son Albert would still be here with us. Any crazy shit in my bedroom? Not yet. Not yet. Note from J. Vandenberg. Miss Reed, it seems that you've overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you here to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Johannes. Such a sweetie pie. Directly across from mine.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
I put a plaque on my bedroom in a hotel. Weird. Oh, look, stuff. Oh, not that one. Uh-huh. Ooh, stuff. Tome in the Ruins. Local women were talking about a ruined house in central Coverside near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingsport Street. They said the ghosts of the house owner and his family still read the unholy book they kept. Several newcomers who tried to settle in this house, in those ruins, have gone mad. Near Coverside, near the radio tower, on the crossing of Landing in Kingsport. Control it, please. The Book in the Bank. Talking with locals is never easy, but the old chap was one of the queerest yet. Okay, bro, he's the strangest. I was happy to talk about the book, but only laughed when I proposed to... But he was happy to talk about the book, but only laughed when I proposed to buy it. I left it in the most guarded place of the city, and I paid enough to keep it there until the world ends. And if it's abandoned after the flood, even better. Ignorance is the best guardian. I'm guessing he meant in the abandoned bank building in Northern Advent on Forefathers Street between Helog and Windhalf. Alas, it would be too dangerous to go there by myself. Okay, that's 2 books. Waiting book. Building the church was his redemption. Day after day he worked without payment, carrying stones and putting them in the moist soil of Salvation Harbor. At night, when he returned to his house beneath the church, behind the church, rather, he could not sleep. The book his ancestors brought across the ocean called. When the church was built, the priest found him hanged on the bell ropes, but the book is still waiting for someone to come and read it. His house is in central Salvation Harbor on the Old Church Road between Seven Oak Street and Windheim Street. Still has a bad frame, and no one wants to live there even after the flood. The Wheel Tome. I had a dream so real it still makes my hands shake. A huge Ferris wheel rose amidst the city. People got on and rode it higher and higher before jumping off at its peak. Oh, lovely. As the pile of corpses grew bigger, the crowd pushed me to the wheel, and then I saw a man with a leather bag. He was standing in the center of the wheel and reading from a book. His awful dirge was making the wheel rotate and dragging the crowd to their slaughter. Could this vision be real? I know there is a Ferris wheel at the park in western Old Grove near Century Avenue and Beacon Street, but where could the book be? The Bewitched Tome. The local legends may be more than mere superstition. A dozen witches were hanged on a huge apple tree that grows near the cider mill. Among these documents is a confession. One of the witches said that the devil himself granted them a book with words of power. The book hides itself from mortal eyes, waiting for the witches to be reborn and return to claim it. The witch who wrote this confession lived in East Reed Heights, somewhere north of the intersection of Communion Road and Museum Avenue. Could the book still be hidden there? Yeah, probably. The Hidden Book. Are all these books not hidden? It took a lot of effort to track down this book. After being stolen from the Throgmorton Museum, it was bought by a local surgeon who was found dead in his house after the flood. I snuck in and checked out his place, but in vain. Still, there is somewhere else the tome may be. The private hospital in Western Reed Heights, where the surgeon worked, has been abandoned. The archives say it is on Bourbon Road between Innsmouth Road and Oak Street. And the final book, The Tome of the Mare. The fishermen talk of a place near the Blackwood Manor on the southern part of Whisper Street where meetings occur in the dead of night. The locals don't like this part of eastern Grimhaven Bay because they seem to fear those who gather near the half-built ships. They say a certain book is read at these meetings, a cursed tome that makes people so crave the sea's touch that they go and drown in the ocean. The one reading the book stands on a cursed boat that sinks in the fog. Those who saw it touch the shore have either gone mad or disappeared. And the nightmares. Boarded up the windows and locked the door. They're just men. The Yellow Kings' gang. They can't get me here. Now there's only me. Me and these nightmares. A little longer and I'll figure them out. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna go find some books. 7 of them, I think. And to do that, we must go traipsing through the city. Let me mess with... No. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, let's turn that down just a tad. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. It's not supposed to show all that, but oh well. What can you do? Click. So the expedition was use items, I believe. Mystic tomes, several. All of which I believe. Yep. Whoops. This is what that meant, right? Ah, search location, not use item. Different icon. Keep it down, Mr. Archer. I've seen you dragging things in your room. Mind the floor, so I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord. This place is a shithole. But I guess when it's been flooding for 6 months, that's bound to happen. Stuff. Gunpowder. And a note. Oh god. Too many coincidences. So the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gotten lost at sea. And some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing. But now there's an enterprising fellow at the city's port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's starting a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only the city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Anything else? Oh. Moving on. Well, that doesn't look good. Nothing in here, huh? Also, I didn't heal from the sleep. Whack.
Finally,
You're awake.
Oh, dear God.
Gotta tell you, though, mister, you want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Got any proof it was me? It could have been one of my neighbors. I slept like a rock. I didn't hear a thing.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable people and would never do such a thing. Don't think your yellow-clad patron means you get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Bruh, you teeth. Ew. Okay. That's a lot of reading. That Forlorn woman. The city, no matter how badly the flood damaged it, it has an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. I went to the eastern part of the Salvation Harbor, near the crossing of Fitz-O'Callahan Street and Old Church Road. It came. Oh. Near. Okay. The feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I was a woman, locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. My body turned into something. It itched badly in my face. I had to hold the skin with both hands to prevent it from growing up until I suffocated. I ended up sitting on the road crying until some Innsmouther kicked me and ordered me away. Okay. Eastern Salvation Harbor. Near crossing of Fitz-O'Callahan and Old Church. Old Church. Fitz-O'Callahan. There somewhere. Man, I should probably do that for all of these, huh? Delete. Lone Child, corner of Eastern Coverside. At the corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport. Okay. Western Advent, corner of Purity Road and Oak Street. I do like this having to place your own markers thing. It's actually kind of nice. Southern Old Grove, Warwick Street between Seaside and Hillside. Southern Old Grove, Warwick Street. Between Seaside and Hillside, so here somewhere? Wait, huh? Seaside. Comes down this way. Hillside. Surely it'll make more sense if I read this. No matter how many different visions, no matter how different my visions may be, they are always so frightening. Today it was a man. He left a house in southern Oldgrove on Warwick Street, somewhere between Seaside and Hillside Streets. Our eyes met, and I immediately felt the burning exultation, a wild torrent of emotions. I saw him among the monstrosities, touching them, kissing, or embracing, kissing. The vision was so intense, I bent in two and threw up all my breakfast. He walked past saying something like, "Cursed newcomers," and I prayed that he wouldn't stop to help. Even now, when I close my eyes, I still see the creatures around this man. So... here somewhere, I guess. Unless it's, like, over here and that shit. Central Shells. East Brown Street. To the east of the corner with St. Michael's Road. So, yeah, here somewhere. And then we have Static and Ears, Eastern Reed Heights on Lumber Street. Between Helog Street and Bullock Street. So here somewhere. We also have Western Reed Heights instead, near the crossing of Baker, Ward, and Albion. Here's Ward. Or Ibon. So... here somewhere. What else have we got? Western Advent near the corner of Murdoch and Oak. Advent. Western corner of Murdoch and Oak. The Terrible Fetus. Western Reed Heights, Washington Street between Ibon and Oak Street. The hell is Washington Street? Washington between Ibon and Oak. Innsmouther's Note, Northern Grimhaven Bay. At the corner of Hubert Avenue and Whisper Street. Hubert Avenue. Hubert Avenue, Whisper Street, Holland and the corner of Hubert and Whisper Street. Western Coverside, near the corner of Tanner and Old Church. last but not least, shit. Okay. Is that just all of these notes? Different from the tomes? Central cover side. Near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingsport. Central cover side. Landing Avenue and Kingsport. Well, now it shows them. Book in the Bank, Northern Advent on Forefathers Street between Helog and Winhalf. The waiting book in Central Salvation Harbor between Seven Oaks and Windhelm or Windheim near the Redemption Church. Assume that's the church. So is there somewhere? Yeah, probably. Ferris wheel in the park in Western Old Grove near Century Avenue and Beacon Street. Old Grove in the park, which is all I can assume this is. Century Avenue and Beacon Street, yep. Reed Heights, eastern side, north of the intersection between Union Road and Museum Avenue. North of the intersection. Yeah, there's somewhere. Western Reed Heights. Hospital building. Probably one of these large buildings. Bourbon Road. Between Innsmouth Road and Oak Street. So here somewhere. And Eastern Grimhaven Bay. On the southern end of Whisper Street. Near the road to Blackwood Manor. And presumably that is correct. Because that's just about the only thing that I could possibly think. So now that all of that's happened... Oh dear God. Skill trees. A hard-boiled detective. Keep an extra bullet loaded, gaining a chance to deal double damage with the pistol. Faster reloads on revolvers. Improved coordination, gaining a chance to deal double damage. War veteran. Battle rifle. SMG. Shotgun. I guess these would be considered survivability perks, because I certainly wouldn't say it's a vigor perk. 7 more pistol rounds, more bullets, more bullets, more bullets, more first aid, another grenade and firebomb, slow HP regen at low health. Man-eating eels deal half the damage while swimming. Oh, so that's what was eating me. Melee attacks are good. Health up, health up. Carry up to 25 pieces of any crafting material. This, I think, is where I'm going to save the big money. Earn more XP, obviously. 50% chance to just get double quest rewards. Just always get double quest rewards. Like, that's literally a no-brainer. We're good. Ooh, stuff. Do I have a crafting menu yet? An army issued Bolt M11 uses 38 pistol rounds. Bolt Model D, nicknamed the Widowmaker. 4440 cartridges. I've literally never heard of that caliber in my life. 45 ACP. We're gonna go with regular bullets. Because bullets are also currency, so that probably wasn't a bad investment. To my dear nephew, my dear Victor, how is Oakmont treating you? Should you require any support, the Blackwoods will be happy to help you. I have arranged for that. Regarding your question, I do not know where Robert went, sadly only that he did not stay in Innsmouth. Perhaps there is no hope, or perhaps there is hope he didn't perish in that cursed raid. Take good care of the hotel, please. Plenty of our relatives were invested in the property, but you're still my favorite nephew. I know that the Devil's Reef is in good hands. Kind regards, Aunt Portia. Cannot rob the place. Sad.
I'm watching you.
I'm sure you are. God, there's so much reading in this game. Walter, Kay help you if I hear you're peddling your cheap, affordable living again. I could live with you renting out beast-ridden flop houses. Nice. But you're cutting into my profit. Don't make that mistake. I know you're on the fish market, and I have a dangerous people living here that I can send after you. You've been warned. Vic. Vic sounds like a nice guy. Note about the hobo signs. Darren, I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places that you know already. kind of like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned is that the tradition dates back to times well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. You've seen the crooked H-shaped sign on doors around the houses. That means the house is inhabited. The crosshatch grid sign marks hidden caches of useful items. The V-shaped sign is for barricaded, dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spiral-shaped sign, though. You have to investigate that for yourself. And if you see a sign with a cross and 3 Ks, reach for the gun. This is a KKK hideout? Oh god. Big crab. Did that say inhabited or uninhabited? The house is inhabited. Devil's Reef, new fast travel point. Well, these cars aren't going to do much good, are they?
What's your problem?
Excuse me. I can take that boat to... I don't know where. Telepano. Ah, fast travel place. That's a dead shark. Oh, there's a boat. Nice pop in. Oh, octopus. Yay. Oops. Well, there's the source of your flood. Just turn that off. We'll dry this place up in a week. Shit. Yeah, I can see that. Dangerous. But dangerous places means good loot. Oh, I'm sorry, and you are? Nice shot, asshole. Oh. Oh dear. Well. This house is inhabited. Oh, okay. No, I'm good, actually. 12 gauge shells. How bad could he hurt? Ooh. Dodge. Run. Die, beastie. I said die. Oh, it wasn't so bad. Don't care anymore. That's Tommy gun ammo for sure. Gimme. Oh, he's returned to the void. I'm sorry. Do I have a gold Tommy gun? Hell yeah. Oh, a singular 38 pistol round. It's gonna be one of those games. There's only one enemy in here? And he was guarding ammo that I can't take? This place doesn't seem terribly infested if you ask me. There was two bad guys. And all kinds of Tommy gun ammo? Oh, never mind. I take back everything I said. Never mind, I'm the greatest. Oh dear lord. I swear to God, if I walk back in... They repopulated with different enemies. Okay. Nobody told me that they would do that. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Well, that seems like it was just a waste of ammo, if anything. Just a bear trap thing. Just laying around. So... Shit. Strange. Very strange. So, infested doesn't really mean infested, but also... this game appears to be rather stingy with ammo. A single bullet at a time. Well, I will be investing into melee perks, apparently. Because it seems like I might need to. Is that is out of the infested area. But what's in the other direction? Bad man. What are you? Oh, dear lord. E. Oh, dear God. Okay, not worth saving the ammo. I'm sorry, what? Oh, he got back up. One of those. Okie dokie. Well, I'm gonna need more pistol bullets. And a couple more first aid kits. Thank God they're going to at least funnel me resources. Those are some big heads. Very large heads. Oop. Climb the ladder? Nope. Trash can. So if I go back in this building for a third time, surely they're not going to respawn all the enemies. Oh no, they will. But if I'm smart, I don't even have to fight them. Oh, what are you? It's walking hentai. What kind of revolver only holds 3 rounds? Oh dear. Yep, that's walking hentai. Okay then. Seems like this is probably our best bet in terms of ammo efficiency. So if I walk out and then just go straight back in, okay, they don't respawn that quickly. I'm fucking leaving. Well, you know, actually, I think this is a good place to call the first stream. So we'll go back to a presumably safe place. where I shall save the game. Yes, yes, overwrite the save. Oh, yep. Awesome. Yeah, I got it. Alrighty. Well. Thank you, everybody who stopped by to watch. It was a fun time, and we will be finishing, well, I say finishing, we'll be continuing this game until it's done, probably, or until I find something better to play. Thanks, you guys. Bye.